begin with Marietta Brew. Now, Marietta Brew is the former Attorney General, yeah? She is. And she handed over to Gloria Kufu, who was Godfrey Dame's first boss as he was Deputy Attorney General. Now, Marietta Brew's name was placed on the transition, you remember the transition, the WEC, the transition, what is still going on, the NDC transition. And Marietta Brew's name came up as the responsible for Justice and Ministry of Attorney General and all of that. Within...
For Adomotri of Good Evening Ghana, Ewo Metro TV, or the list to be Abetuga, Uncle for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, ebe appointee omo as ministers. Or ye nimse list say no crew, say no crew. While listing ministers are John Dramani Mahama, ebe you omo. Omodin ena omo positions. Or Momeko he video no. Embra, why mo? Ena for Adam Ochre, list to omo as ministers of Susu and Su.
This is the big one. Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Godfrey Dame's position. Everybody wants Godfrey Dame's position. Everyone wants Godfrey Dame's position. Look at the list, and it may be longer. So let's start. Let's begin with Marietta Brew. Now, Marietta Brew is the former Attorney General, yeah? She is. And she handed over to Gloria Kufu, who was Godfrey Dame's first boss as he was Deputy Attorney General. Now, Marietta Brew's name was placed on the transition, you remember the transition, the WEC, the transition, what is still going on, the NDC transition. And Marietta Brew's name came up as the responsible for Justice and Ministry of Attorney General and all of that. Within a few hours, Marietta Brew's name was taken off the list and was replaced by Mahama Yariga, another lawyer. So, as of now, President-elect John Dramani Mahama in his office take their legal advice relating to what's happening at the transition from Mahama Yariga. Okay. So, does that suggest anything? That Mahama Yariga may be Attorney General? I don't know. But this is what has happened at the transition. Marietta was there, her name taken off, and Yariga brought in. All right. Who are the other contestants for the slot? Dominic Ayini, who many people think is entitled. He must have it. Why? Because Dominic Ayini was Deputy Attorney General. Dominic Ayini was a lecturer in the university. He taught me, it was intellectual property, I think. He taught me at Legon in law. So he was a young lecturer in the university, loved by many students. We all liked him. We liked him because he had a flamboyant Volvo car. And he will allow us to stand around his car and look into the car and look at the engine and look at the seats. And as young students, we're always fascinated by a beautiful car, etc., etc. And Dominic Ayini had a beautiful story about the car. He bought it when he was doing his PhD in America, and he shipped it to Ghana when he came back. Green, beautiful Volvo. We all liked it. And you always know when Dominic is there. When you're a student and you have any trouble, you go to Dominic. Everyone will tell you. You don't have to worry about anything. They'll tell you, go to Dr. Dominic. You get to his office, you tell him, boss, I'm in trouble. Those of us who are, those of us who have those problems. The IA was done and I wasn't there and I was in Parliament, and when I came back, they had done the IA. He'll look at you and laugh and say, don't worry, I'll manage it for you. And Dominic will help you. He'll always help you. So he was a great person that every student liked. And we didn't know that he was political. We didn't know that Dominic was political at all. Raymond Atububatu taught us in the same season, and you will see a bit of Raymond's left-wing politics coming out when he's teaching. Dominic actually came across as a right-wing thinker. I have to say that. Dominic Ayini, when he was teaching us, came across as a right-wing thinker. But eventually, he joined politics and joined the NDC. Many of the students Dominic had taught, and many of his colleagues at the university, thought that Dominic's joining the NDC was a very positive and useful addition, because they felt that the NDC didn't have the type of Dominic Ayini in their mix. And so Dominic coming in was very, very useful. Okay. So Dominic came in and became Deputy Attorney General, served President Mahama. He's a member of Parliament, by the way. Remember that in these appointments that President Mahama is making, being a member of Parliament is a big plus. Big, big plus. We'll talk about that on Thursday. So that's Dominic Ayini, yeah? Now, Dominic Ayini was Deputy Attorney General. If that fracas, the infamous fracas that happened in Parliament on 7 January 2021, the one that brought Speaker Bagbin to power, if that fracas had not happened and Professor Michael Quay had been elected as was expected to be the Speaker of Parliament, Dominic Ayini his name had been proposed for first deputy speaker. That is the level of respect that the NDC MPs have for him. They felt in 2021 that Dominic Ayine should be the Speaker of First Deputy Speaker of Parliament. So the circumstances are clear now. Dominic Ayine doesn't even feel he has to ask for it. The people who support Dominic Ayine expect President Mahama to know that your Attorney General is Dominic Ayine. There's no ifs and buts, no pussyfooting about it. That's what they expect. So that's what is happening now. Okay, assuming that the NDC was looking to get an Attorney General who was going to drive hard at it and, as we say in the parlance, deal with it. Drive hard at it and deal with it. They might be looking, and in terms of those who have been doing the NDC cases, those who have been going to court for the NDC cases, Opuni people, Richard Jakpa lawyers, and all of those NDC lawyers who have been fighting the political battle in court, they have been led by Thaddeus Sori. So, for that group of people who have been quite instrumental in keeping the NDC's image afloat and in making sure that the judicial system is not used to bully the NDC, for those people who lay down their legal career to fight the cause of John Dramani Mahama, they all think that now that John Dramani Mahama is elected with such a large majority, it is time to remember Thaddeus Sori. So, they are thinking, Mr. President, Thaddeus Sori is not a member of parliament, he's not even a regular politician, but if you want somebody who can deal with it, you have to come to Thaddeus. Interesting, isn't it? All right. Then other people are talking. You don't want to give it to Mahama Yarega, who is a member of parliament. You don't want to give it to Dominic Ayine, who is a member of parliament. Mr. President, you cannot take the Attorney General from outside parliament. So if you don't want any of these people, we present to you Idrisu Haruna, if he doesn't become speaker. So that's the list for the Attorney Generals for Godfrey Dame's position. My producer tells me that I can't go on with the rest because I have to go to other topics. We'll come to Governor. Oh, Toby Afeda is here, my good friend. Toby Afeda is here for Governor. We'll come to that on Thursday. Foreign Affairs, all of them are here. We'll come to that on Thursday. Betty Mo, Education, fantastic. Professor Clement Park. Everybody wants a Duchum's job. We'll come to that on Thursday. Chief of Staff will be Julius Debra. That I can say now. And end the appointments here. I have to begin to say congratulations to Julius Debra. It looks like that's settled. Tourism is going to be a crazy fight. It's not just for the Minister of Tourism position. Oh. There's Minister for Tourism. There's Ghana Tourist Authority. Akwesi Agyeman has done a fantastic job. What they've done at tourism is unmatched anywhere in the Fourth Republic. Anybody can say anything, but if you look at tourism, I don't think Ghana has earned from tourism more than we have earned since 2019 in this dispensation. So tourism has become very juicy. These are the candidates for tourism, and they're going to kill each other. Rex Omar wants it. He wants a chip of the tourism. He defended 24-hour economy. He said it's discotheques. And this is true. He said we go to Holland, there are discotheques. People were laughing, but the Ghanaian people were not laughing. They voted massively for it. So Rex Omar wants it. John Dumelo feels entitled to, he has one eye on agric. But that's not his area. Yes, he's a farmer, but what President Mahama is talking about agric now, he's talking agribusiness and something. It looks more like a marketing role for the person who is going to agric. Kwesi Dakwa, the finest, KKD, has been very vociferous for the NDC cause, and tourism is his area. So, tourism. Abla Jifa Gomashi, my favorite candidate, was the minister there before. Now, why is Abla my favorite candidate? Because her late husband was a man I saluted every morning, Brigadier General Ahiaglo, as a late husband, and I knew General Ahiaglo from the time I was 6 years old. So, somehow, Abla Jifa Gomashi, we have a soft spot for her. She's MP for K2 South. And she did excellent at the tourism ministry in the John Mahama administration. She feels she has to be tourism minister. Now, if she becomes tourism minister, which I hope she becomes, now she will make the decision on what is happening. Ghana Tourist Authority, that she has to deal with Rex Omar, has to deal with her colleague MP John Dumelo, he has to deal with Kwesi Dakwa. Not just that, look at the list. KOD, Kofi Ochedako, also joined the NDC campaign, was all over with it. Then Baba Siddiq, who set up 3 music awards, sensational 3 music awards.
Please subscribe, comment, and share for more content.
Baba Siddiq is in the race. And then you have my good friend, Kwame A+, who has done to Nane Iya what he promised to do. So, John Mahama's tourism is going to look very interesting. Watch this space.
We know Crawford Paul Adom Otri. ɛde ɔmo din ato dwa sɛ ɔmo pɛ that position no. Well, abusua yɛnim ɔmo a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bɛyi, but so far deɛ yɛse nsɛm bebree naa nenam mprama mu sɛ ɔbɛnten ne ɔbɛnten. Ɔyɔfoɔ wobɛtumi akyerɛ w'adwene wɔ comment section na ase ama me sɛ wogye di sɛ list yi a Paul Adom ɔkyerɛ de to dwa ɛyɛ no a anaasɛ biribi foforɔ wɔ hɔ, wobɛtumi akyerɛ w'adwene. Ɛna mɛsrɛ wɔ a bɔ mmɔden a na like, subscribe na share sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ afoforɔ nso ɛbɛnya bi ahwɛ. Aha ɛyɛ Azenga TV yakra.
Thank you so much for watching. Kindly don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Stay safe till we meet in the next one. I love you and it's bye for now.